Okay, well then let me give you a lawyer. How's that? Let me give you a lawyer. All right? If you don't understand, you're charged with violating the parental responsibility law. They think you didn't make your children go to school. Period.
What am I here for?
Violation of the parental responsibility law. They think that you didn't require your children to attend school at Lakeshore Virtual Schools. You have a 14-year-old, they say, 12-year-old, that's Terrence and Jaslyn, and Antoine, a 10-year-old. So they think you didn't send that child to school, those children to school. This is a 2020 case. You sure? So do you understand what I said?
Yes.
Do you want an attorney? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So this allegedly occurred on September 14 of 20. If you plead guilty, or if you are found guilty, it is punishable by up to $500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that, ma'am? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. If you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea, and I'm going to send you to the Gibraltar prosecutor. Is that what you want to do? And you can talk to them and see what you can work out.
What am I working on? I'm not understanding this.
Okay. So that is the charge. We have to make sure our kids go to school. If we don't, they don't get through high school, they're in poverty for the rest of their life. 100 times out of 12. So that's the charge. I'll give you a lawyer. I will enter a not guilty plea, and your lawyer will go and talk to the prosecutor. Okay? Fair enough? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
$500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without consent or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You go talk to them and you're all set.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
then let me give you a lawyer.
Okay.
I don't want you to be upset about anything right now, okay? I'll give you a lawyer. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. $500 personal bond that will cover all of these cases. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court.
Before we dive in, just a quick note. This commentary is created for educational purposes, designed to help those who may be confused or curious about courtroom processes. If you don't find it helpful, feel free to skip ahead. But for those who want a deeper understanding, stay tuned. It's about to get intense. Now notice what the judge is doing here. The defendant appears confused about the parental responsibility charge. So instead of forcing a plea through, the court enters a not guilty plea and moves toward providing legal counsel. That matters because waiving an attorney and pleading guilty can mean giving up major rights without a trial. And just when this gets resolved, the next defendant walks in with what the judge describes as 7, 8, 9, even 10 outstanding warrants. Would you call that bad luck, or a serious pattern of ignoring court obligations?
Court as directed. Do you understand all of that?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll give you a lawyer. Tell me your whole name.
Aisha Santoya King, you're ready.
You're charged with driving on a suspended.
Yeah.
You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like an attorney?
No.
Are you aware of the fact, young lady, that you've got 7, 8, 9, 10 warrants out for your arrest?
Yeah, I actually went to court and a few of them. I have a few more I have to go to. I'm going to the 36th district next.
Why you been doing that?
Just me and Barbara in school. I was traveling back and forth to school and everything, and they called me. It's fine. I graduated, so I'm clearing it up now. I'm sorry.
So you're waiving your right to a lawyer.
Yes.
On May 24, 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle on Fort near Cousy and Trenton with a suspended license that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll go out of my way. At least you showed up on this, and you're not too late on this one. The $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We're going to get this over to the Trenton prosecutor. You can sign in outside the conference room on that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Why didn't you take care of this? Ms. Watson, listen.
I was coming in here today. I was going to go pay it right now and then come in here.
You have the money to take care of these?
So, yeah.
You owe $315 on the first case. And I'm talking about the civil infraction, criminal responsibility that they pled down. And you owe $155 on the other case. Do you have all that money?
So I'll pay the $155 today and then next week I'll come back and pay the remainder of.
You gotta come and talk to us if you don't have the money. I thought I told you that. Didn't I tell you that? Of course I did. I tell everybody that.
You did, sir.
You gotta stop doing that. You pay in full today on 25W838-350R. You pay in full, Bob. On the other file, I'm talking about 26W841641R. You pay that in full by, when can you pay that? You said next week?
Next week.
Can you take this, Mr. Bologna? That's yours.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll pay this. I'll pay that
I know.
one.
Tell me what day you can pay that. Can you pay that by the 13th?
Yes.
All right. If you need more time, what are you going to do? Well, you can come in here on or before the due date, or you can call the staff or go on Zoom. We'll give you an extension. Please don't ignore me like that, okay? Good luck. Thank you. People against Mahoney.
P296373, Mr. Mahaney.
Mr. Mahaney, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Anything Mahaney?
All right. So we have a charge here of a violation of restricted license. As I understand, and also improper pass. As I understand it, he's going to plead, I'm sorry, he's going to waive reading, stand mute.
Wait, reading not stand.
And then on the misdemeanor charge, he's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a reduction, a 0-point violation punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Then I'll dismiss the original charge of violation of restrictions on license, and also on the improper pass, as I understand it, he's going to plead responsible to the charge of impeding traffic with the understanding that the original charge of improper pass will be dismissed. Correct, Mr.
Yes,
Casper?
correct.
You understand that 0 points as well?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, I do.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Were you in control of a 2016 Chevy that was being operated on the 12th of June of 26 at 9:34 in the morning on Jefferson near Breland in Gibraltar?
Yes, sir.
And were you unlicensed or suspended at the time?
Yes, sir.
And you knew that, correct?
Yes, sir.
And are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept that plea. I'll accept the plea to impeding traffic. I'll dismiss the violation of restrictions on license as well as the improper passing. Anything, counsel?
Yes, sir. I just want Mr. Mahaney's had an interlock for over 5 years. Fortunately, the other day, his father used his vehicle to interlock for family emergency. He used his family car, he didn't use his family car to go to Roseville to pick up his car so he could go to work with the interlock. So he made an unfortunate decision to drive a distance without the interlock. But he's been eligible for a license for 4 or 5 years already, so.
Are you retained to help him with that?
Yes, I did.
Good. Anything you want to say, Mr. Mahaney?
Just like to thank you for your time, and I really apologize. I did not mean to cause any problems.
Thank you for my time. What do you mean?
Just thank you for seeing me today. And
Good. You're good. 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 325 or 60 days, 175 on the impeding, $500. Can you pay that now?
Yes, sir.
You're all set. So I'll take care of that. Best of luck. You too. Thank you very much. 250 years. Janaya Amani Arian Neely. File number 25W838. I'm sorry, 839-829A. Where's Ms. Neely? Vince, would you yell for a Janaya Neely to come in here, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Morning, Mr. Roslin.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You look awful serious this morning.
I came here early because I have a big felony sentencing at,
Which one, did you already talk to the prosecutor?
yeah, I did. I talked to Mr. Bologna. We have it all worked out.
As soon as he brings it in, I'll take you. That's a civil infraction, I think, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have the file yet. As soon as I get it, I'll call it. Janaya Amani Arian Guinea. This is file number 25WA389A29A. And also, yeah, your name?
Janaya.
All right, so. Oh, good. Okay. All right, ma'am. You have a show cause here. It is alleged that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered, balance owing $895. That is count one. Do you understand the charge, ma'am?
Yes.
Count two, that you failed to submit the weekly testing as ordered on June the 4th of 26. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Count three, you failed to submit the weekly testing as ordered on July the 17th of 26. And count four, that you failed to submit the weekly testing as ordered on June 22 of 26. Do you understand those charges?
Yes.
Those are all technical violations. And then it's also alleged that you failed to pay for a strand tether. So you have 5 counts. Do you understand all those charges?
Yes.
You also have a non-technical violation, which is commission of a crime. They think that you were convicted of driving while license not valid. Through the 33rd District Court, through this court, offense date was May the 25th of this year. Do you understand that, Judge?
Yes.
So if you plead guilty, or if you're found guilty, given the number of violations that you've had, you could be incarcerated on this case for the maximum provided by law, which in this instance is up to 93 days with credit for any time that you've already served. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand this advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. I'm going to give you a lawyer. Fair enough?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for purposes of arraignment. I'll give you a lawyer, and you will go meet with the lawyer. And then you will come back in front of me, okay, with your lawyer. Any questions? Good luck. Thank you. You can go right out in the hallway. John, we need the probation lawyer on that one. Reed Dean Labadie Jr., 25WA2910.
I didn't even say it, I'm sorry.
She needs a lawyer, Ms. Dean Ely. Your name, sir?
Reed Labadie Jr.
All right, you're charged with the violation of probation. Well, first of all, I placed you on probation back on February the 4th of 26. This was a window peak charge, and I have a charge that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol that you submitted to a PBT administered by the Flat Rock Police Department on April the 18th, 26, with a result of 0.124 blood alcohol content. That's count one. Count two, you failed to refrain from violating a law, being convicted of operating while impaired on May the 14th of 26, the offense date being April 18 of 26. That's the same date that you tested positive allegedly on the PBT. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. I'm going to give you a lawyer, okay? So I will indicate you want a lawyer. I will enter a not guilty plea. We will give you a lawyer on this case as well. Any questions?
No.
All right, good luck to you. You'll come back in front of me either way after you and your talked.
Just so you know, Laugh's getting all these both Dave never showed up.
Is he doing?
We did. I just thought showed up. Yeah.
He's the overflow. Thanks.
It's a bit.
Thank you. People against Stevens disposal, 266-48809.
Yes, good morning.
Mr. Osmond, your appearance.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Jeff Osmond on behalf of Stevens Disposal.
All right. So there was a warning on the prohibited truck route. And the defendant's charged with defective equipment, and there's going to be a plea to impeding traffic commercial vehicle, true?
Yes, sir.
You're authorized to enter into this arrangement on behalf of the defendant, correct?
Yes.
To that charge, commercial vehicle impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted, original charge dismissed, $200. I'll give him till July 16th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy your fourth.
Yes, you too.
Okay, by Monday, Judge?
No, I said enjoy the fourth, paid by the 16th. I'm giving two.
16th.
Yeah,
I said the 6th.
fixed. Breon Marlene Walbridge. 26G307166A, B, and C. I also have Stackpole. Stackpole, have a seat up at the table here, please. Your name, ma'am?
Yeah, Marlene Roberts.
You're charged with violation of instructional permit, leaving the scene of a property damage accident, and false information to an officer. You have the right to a lawyer. If you would like an attorney, I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that? Yes?
Yeah.
Would you like an attorney?
No.
I'll go ahead and arraign you and I'll send you to the prosecutor then, okay?
Okay.
It is alleged that on June 12 of 26 at 6:21 p.m. that you operated a motor vehicle on Adams near Grandview and Gibraltar, and that you violated your instructional permit. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all of those. Count 2 alleges that you did leave the scene of a property damage accident. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. There would be 6 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Count 3 alleges that you provided false information to an officer. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Hang on one second. What are you doing? What?
Yeah, we're calling right now. No one told us, so I didn't know.
Okay. Sheesh. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm not sure. I'm not really those. Do you want?
The lawyer will talk to the Gibraltar city attorney, and then he or she will talk to you, whoever the lawyer's going to be, and then you'll come back in front of me, okay?
Okay, sure.
Good luck. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Stackpool. Noah Jackson Stackpool, 260-647-949. Your name, sir?
No, Jackson, exactly.
Where are you been? Yeah.
I've been in Michigan,
You been in where?
Adrian, Michigan.
Yeah, but why didn't you show up?
I was in the hospital during the time of the big stuff.
What hospital were you in?
It's called Bronson Facilities.
When?
The 21st, so the 20th through the 26th. Pre-trial was the 21st.
Of May or? Well, why didn't you show up May the 7th? You're supposed to be here, I'm sorry, May the 21st, I mean.
This exchange is exactly why judges focus so heavily on court dates and documented explanations. Noah says he was hospitalized, but the dates become confused as the judge questions multiple missed appearances. The judge is clearly trying to build a timeline, and every inconsistent answer makes the situation harder to follow. Then comes the twist. The defendant already has a lawyer, immediately changing how the judge handles the discussion. What do you think? Genuine confusion over dates, or an explanation that simply wasn't adding up under pressure?
Why didn't you show up May the 25th for your pre-trial?
That wasn't pre-trial. I actually threw that.
I got a notice right in here. When I told you that on May the 7th, you were supposed to be here May the 21st. Why
Last
don't you?
year, so I was in the hospital. I misspoke. Said it was in June 21st, June 20th, June 26th. It was May 20th, to the 26th.
Then why didn't you show up when you were supposed to be here on June the 22nd? Well, I don't either. Listen to me. We're going to get through the case, okay? Got it? Okay. You got to get through the case, right? Did you go in and talk to the prosecutor yourself today? Do you have a lawyer?
Yes, he's in office.
Oh, jeez. All right, my mistake. Why don't you have a seat right behind you? And as soon as Mr. Schlop comes in, I know he's real busy.
I'll wait, Judge.
Yeah, just have a seat at the table there. Terrell Juan Ortiz, 260-648-513. Your name? How you doing, Mr. Ortiz? You met with the prosecutor, right?
Yes.
And he worked this out. He's going to allow you to plead to no operator's license on person with the driving on a suspended to be dismissed. Is that right?
Yes.
And you understand if you plead to no ops on person, that is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. You understand that?
Yeah.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form?
Yeah.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all of those rights, and we are not going to have a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes.
You still have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer? You waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead? Nice and loud.
Yes.
On May 29th to 26th, were you operating a motor vehicle on Fort near Marion and Trenton at 11:13 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person at the time?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? I just want you to understand, and listen, I don't want you to say anything about your immigration, about your status as a citizen. There could be consequences, immigration consequences, as a result of this plea. Do you understand what I said?
I'm not mixed.
Well, I don't know what you are, where you were born, and I don't want to know. I'm just telling you, there could be immigration consequences as a result of this plea and conviction. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You're Spanish, right?
Okay.
Okay. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And you still wish to plead guilty, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'll accept your plea. I find it to be an accurate plea. I'll dismiss the suspend. Anything you'd like to tell me? What are you doing to get your license back here?
Gotta wait till for
You got to wait till what?
to
Oh, I see. You're suspended until actually the 5th, right?
yeah.
All right, 100 fines, 70 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $295 or 30 days, okay? Can you pay that now? We're not open tomorrow. Do you have anything today or not?
Later.
How later?
Bye.
Okay, can you pay it all then? $295.
Yes.
All right, I'll just give you until noon today, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Canones. John Freddie Arango Canones. Your name? Come on up here. Come on up. Your name?
Your Honor, speak Spanish.
You don't
He didn't
I
tell.
got it. Come on up here, ma'am. Are you with him?
No, I heard it in my book.
I'm not sure how I didn't have a Spanish interpreter at the time of the plea, though, Heather. I don't think you ever had a Spanish interpreter before. And he pled guilty to operating while impaired. listen, why don't we get him let's get him a Spanish interpreter and try to convey that to him on that device. Will you please?
Hey, Judge, I have Evelyn on the phone. I just realized that we had him here today. If he wants to wait, she can get on. She's in a breakout room on a case right now, but I believe she said she could get on right after. Is that correct, Ms. Villarreal? Yes, as soon as she's done with the case, she could get on our Zoom.
Okay. John, you're gonna have to help him. Take him to a breakout, take him to a computer, and help him get set up, or have one of those guys.
Yeah.
Do it down the hall. Okay? Let's try to get that resolved today. Wait 1 second. All right? I don't know what to say.
Bikinis.
I know.
One.
Go with him. Go with him. Follow him. Okay? Read.
Thank you.
Or read rather. Diesha, Santoya, Kenya, Reed. If I'm calling any of you that have lawyers, just tell me that, okay? This is 260-648-670. Okay, your name?
Daisha Santoya King, get ready.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor and he's offered you the following.
Yes.
I have A and B files and C files. So you got a speeding, drive while suspend, and no insurance. And as I understand it, he's going to dismiss the driving on a suspended and the speeding if you plead guilty to impeding. Plead responsible to impeding, plead guilty to no ops, and responsible to no insurance. Is that true?
That is true.
If you plead guilty to no operator's license on person, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead responsible to impeding, that's 0 points, and the speeding would be dismissed then. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if you plead responsible to no proof of insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to no operator's license on your person, you'll be giving up all of those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
I do.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on your person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle 24th, 26 in the city of Trenton, County of Wayne on Fort near Flucy at 1:37 p.m.?
Yes.
Do you have a valid operator's license on your person at the time?
No.
Are you on probation? Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
What are you doing to get your license back?
What am I going to get my license
Yeah.
back? I'm going to each of the court days. I just moved. That was the issue. I didn't get the paper in the mail, so I'm just clearing it up now.
I'll accept your plea to no
I
option.
apologize.
You got to be more responsible to the judge.
I did put in a change of mailing address with the U.S. Post Office. It just, all the mail came as a clump. So by the time I got it, I missed the court dates. So I've been calling around to coordinate everything now. I have.
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
To the charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
So again, I'll accept that plea, accept to no ops, dismiss the suspend, accept the plea to impeding, dismiss the speed, and accept the plea to no proof of insurance. Do you have insurance? You don't have insurance because you don't have a valid license, right?
Correct.
Anything you'd like to tell me?
Whatever the charges are, or am I able to pay it on Monday?
Sure.
What we witnessed was a packed courtroom docket involving parental responsibility allegations, suspended license cases, unpaid fines, probation violations, missed testing, traffic offenses, and repeated failures to appear. Throughout these hearings, the judge repeatedly explained defendants' rights, offered attorneys when confusion appeared, entered not guilty pleas where appropriate, accepted negotiated pleas, dismissed or reduced certain original charges, imposed fines and costs, and set strict bond or compliance conditions. The key takeaway is simple. Ignoring a court date, payment deadline, testing requirement, or license restriction can turn one legal problem into several. At the same time, this hearing shows why legal rights and proper procedure matter. especially when a defendant does not fully understand the charge or the consequences of a plea. Who do you think received the biggest break from the judge? And who needs the strongest wake-up call? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
That's it.
You got to stop doing this though.
I promise you I won't do it.
On the no ops, 100 fine, 75 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 300 or 60 days, 195 on the no proof, and 175 on the impeding. So your total is 495, 595, 670. You can pay all that Monday?
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right,
I'm there.
paid by July the 6th. Okay, now if something happens, you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on a Zoom, I'll give you an extension.
3 17-year-olds stood before the judge accused of 2 burglary charges, including the theft of firearms. As the courtroom fell silent, the judge warned that burglary is considered a violent crime and that each defendant could face years in prison if convicted. Looking directly at the teenagers, the judge said they were throwing away bright futures for reckless decisions. Instead of setting an impossible bond, the court ordered strict cash bail, GPS ankle monitors, absolute sobriety, and a complete no-contact order. The judge ended with a powerful warning. One violation, one excuse, or one mistake could send them straight back to jail. This script is based on the hearing from approximately 1:50:48, 2:14:43, where the judge discusses the seriousness of the burglary allegations, prison exposure, bail conditions, GPS monitoring, and the consequences of any future violations.